Thank you so much for joining us today.
Namaskar, and thank you so much for having me here today.
It's our indeed pleasure to have you actually. Thank you so much. So,
Appreciate.
thank you so much. So, we would like to start our interview session with the few basic set of questions. So, the first question is like, what is the main importance in the skill ecosystem of your SSC and how the skilling in the sector has been created and impact?
See, skilling of any sort has an impact. Our
Yes.
sector more so relevant because everyone needs our sector. It's like horizontally needed. I was talking to my team in the morning only. Everyone needs to be represented. Everyone needs a haircut. Everyone needs to be at peace within themselves as well as in the outside environment. So all these wellness sector skill concept, your basic beauty needs like a waxing, a haircut, a threading gets covered under beauty and wellness, and your complete well-being, your 360-degree approach of a holistic approach of well-being, including yoga, including fitness, gets covered under beauty and wellness sector skill concept. So we've got 7 subsector which looks after all the individual needs of a human being. So that is how the relevance of our skill sector across the skill ecosystem and the impact. The second part of the question, if it has made an impact, Vishali, I would like to say and believe that yes, it has made a lot of impact, not only in beautifying people and in making them feel confident, because the moment you know that you're looking nice, there's a different confidence that comes in you. You're ready to face
Yes.
the world. The
Correct.
way the day we are wearing a new dress, we are also happy, and that starts from being, I would say, from a childhood. The
Yeah.
day you will wear a new dress on your birthday, on Diwali. Why? Because you want to feel confident, you want to feel happy. Similarly, the moment you feel and you know you're looking good and you're looking presentable, you get that confidence level.
Yes.
Secondly, our sector is one sector under the skilling ecosystem which works very, very, very strongly for women empowerment, because our sector occupies and gives occupation to at least 65 to 70% of women workforce. And
Yes.
there's no age barrier. It need not be unlike other sectors where women are supposed to be or are made to join in when they're in their mid 20s. Otherwise, if they've hit 30, mid 30s or 40s, it said you've missed the bus. In
Yes.
our sector, whenever you want to join, age is not a limiting factor.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of service providers who get into this industry after starting their family, after making sure that the kids have started going to school, the family is settled. They had this passion and they come out in this. So, yes, it does make a lot of influence and difference in giving that empowerment to that female, to that lady, to that woman who never thought much about her own self.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much for answering the question. And we are very glad to know about this. Like, women are getting an opportunity to fly in the world, to make them recognized in the world in front of the people. So, the other next question we would like to ask is that as this sector is growing at the very fast pace from last couple of years, so how it is beneficial for the trainees to earn the daily livelihood?
Vishali, pre-COVID times, I will take you to.
Yeah.
Internationally and globally, the sector was growing at a 15% CAGR, but in India, it was growing at an 18.6% CAGR. And in this also, if I segregate beauty separately, beauty, makeup, hair industry, it was growing at a 22% annual growth rate. Uh, for skilling, when the youth come out, and this is again one sector you would not just want to do it just for a tick in the box, like you do a BA English or you do English honors just for a tick in the box, or history honors for the tick in the box. You may have interest, but then that's it. You want to do something, you want to do it. Whereas in this, people and the students who do the skilling in this field are the ones who have a passion for this. They're not just doing it for a tick in the box. They, from I would say from their young age, they had been wanting to continue to be dressing up in front of the mirror, and they want to make others look beautiful by dressing them well, by making them feel beautiful. So the passion component is always there. You will see the best of the makeup artists and the hairdressers and the beauty therapists. They will, whenever you will interview them, they'll say that they've had this passion. As far as daily livelihood is concerned, the startup salary by doing a small course and a short-term training course of 3 months can be anywhere between 12 to 15,000. And if they do a long-term course, which is about 6 months to 8 months, the startup can be anywhere about 20, 25,000, which is, I would say, if not better, at least it's at par with the other possible regular means of education. In addition to that, there's a huge scope of freelancing. They need not do a 9 to 5 kind of a job. They can get into freelancing and do this as per their own sweet time and the availability. And during the season time, in India, the season time is when the marriages become and the festivities start. During that time, especially during marriage time, the hairdressers and the makeup artists, they earn to the tune of anywhere about 1 lakh, 2 lakh per wedding.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So the scope is huge. The only thing is you need to have that passion and you need to practice and practice and practice till you become perfect.
Correct. Yes, ma'am. Very true. I agree with your point. And the other thing we would like to ask, it's like as per the current pandemic situation, it has impacted very much on the daily livelihood of the people connected in this sector. So is there any plan for your SSC to support them?
See, we are not for profit and we are a government aided body. Our plan to support them is to give them the knowledge and the skills on how to overcome this and how to be confident now when the unlockdown is happening to be able to get back to work in a very, very what you call an environment which is not prone to getting any kind of infection. So that is where our education thing is, and we've already done that. In fact, we were one of the first few sectors which came up with our guidelines approved by our ministry as well as approved by AIMS in the month of April itself. And these guidelines are available in 11 different languages. And we have a certification on these guidelines available for all our people who've gone through that guidelines, and the certificate comes with ministry logo, the Skill India logo. This gives them the confidence, plus this gives the client the confidence that yes, their service provider is well aware of what he or she is doing and how they are supposed to function in the current environment where there is a pandemic outside.
Okay, ma'am, that's good to know about that. So we would like to know, like, what is the basic demand and expectations of the industry partners in this sector when the placement drive commences?
See, for a training partner or an industry partner, industry is very specific. They share their openings with us in the beginning of the year, and they share their manpower planning with us. We share that information with our training partners and try and get them mobilize the students for those job roles. And at the back end, then they are linked with each other. Once the students are about to finish the jobs, then they link back to the industry. From the SSC, we handhold the training partners in doing the job fairs. We conduct, the moment they have a batch size of, let's say, a student size of more than 100 students at any given point of time who've passed out, we take our industry partners there, we conduct a training, a placement drive for them, in which the industry partners who've asked for those job roles are there. But then through your media, I would like to again say one thing to the training partner as well as to the student is that they should be ready for some mobilization availability. It should not be that I've done a course or I stay in X part of the town. I need a job in a 3-meter radius from my home. That may not happen. So they need to be a little mobile and they should be open for traveling if need be, if their job requires. Because all these multi salon chains or industry partners having multi locational presence,
Correct.
they will
Yes,
have
ma'am.
openings throughout, but they will not meet the person in the facility that the person is sitting at.
Okay. Okay. So the candidate should be ready to migrate from one place to another and extrovert enough to travel, right?
Migrate may or may not be. Mobilize, yes. Mobile, yes. They
Okay.
should be open for traveling. For example, if I have to give you an example of Delhi, Delhi
Yeah.
is far widespread. So there's
Yeah.
Gurgaon on one side, there's Noida on one side, there's Faridabad. So if you're
Correct.
getting a job anywhere, let's say you stay in East Delhi, you're getting a job in North Delhi, you should be open to moving. It need not be a migration. You don't need to do bag and baggage, but you
Yeah.
should be
Yeah.
open. But yes, if there's a good opportunity which is outside your city peripheries and needs, then yes. But then migration generally is needed for little more senior profiles. The
Okay.
moment they pass out, they will get something or the other closer
Yeah.
by, closer
Yeah.
to their place of stay, but need not be in the 3 kilometer radius or a 5 kilometer radius. It can be
Okay.
20 kilometers away. So you should be open to traveling. You can't say, no,
Exactly.
I can't travel 20 kilometers.
Correct. Correct. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for answering that as well. So we would like to know, like, how does the certificate helps the trainees in the self-employment in your sector?
I would again like to share here the trainees very proudly display their certificate given by the government of India. They frame it and they keep it in at the reception area only. So it's not only for self-employment. I would even go a step forward.
Yeah.
For self-employment, yes, this gives them confidence. This gives the client a confidence that the person who's gonna be treating us is a qualified professional. But even tomorrow, if they're in job, a certificate and a proper certificate from a government agency helps them negotiate the salaries better
Yeah.
versus
Okay.
a person who knows everything but does not have a formal certification.
Correct. Okay, ma'am. So it is helpful a lot in the train for the trainees as far as the certification is concerned.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing is like, as per the recent news, PMKVY 3 has already been approved by the government. So what are your future plans with respect to the same?
We will be launching some new courses in PMKVY 3,
Okay.
and similarly after COVID, there's a need for an integrated job role where
Correct.
skin beauty here should be all done by one person, and that's fair enough because as a client, I would not like to expose myself to four professionals. So we are coming up with that. We are coming up with some new makeup roles also. So PMKVY, though, will carry all the PMKVY 2 job roles.
Yeah.
There are some modification and some upgradation because our industry is one which keeps reinventing itself in 6 months. There are new colors, there are new fashion trends which comes in. So they will be upgraded plus some new job roles will be added on also for
Okay.
PMKVY 3 to make it more industry relevant and market relevant.
That's good to hear about that one. So it's like we request you to put some light on the assessment process as well, like post COVID, whether it would be the complete online process or it would happen with the presence of assessment training center. So how it is going to be?
See, Vishali, again, these are unprecedented times. None of us have gone through this kind of timing.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
Online method, if you keep reading the newspaper, even UGC has given that for the final year examinations, but didn't was not very successful. And there we are talking of complete theory-based courses.
Yeah.
Whereas in skilling, where it is completely skill-based and you have to work with your hands. So online method can only take care of your theory component, which is about
Very true.
30% of your job role or of
Yes.
your course curriculum.
Yes.
70% is skill based. So
Yeah.
this will need to be in an offline method by a assessor assessing you, or even if it has to be online, it has to be an online video assessor instructor enabled and an assessor enabled. It cannot be that you do a video. It's not a cooking show that you make a video and then upload it. No, they need to understand what step did you miss. Was your pressure higher, lower? Whereas offline is gonna be, which will be the trend going forward. But yes, government also has given approval in case of green zones. Offline assessments have started, but again, like any other COVID norms, you have to follow the social distancing norms. Is happening online. Theory component is, so it will be an amalgamation of both. It will be a well blended curriculum of both online and offline.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much for clarifying the same to us. The other thing we would like to ask, like, any message do you like to give to the skill industry, ma'am, as you are already having huge years of experience in the same industry and in the same field as well. So what sort of message you would like to give to the skill industry?
I would like to tell them that the youngsters of today's time are literally blessed. Now government in the new education policy, government has put in the vocational education from 6 standards. When we used to be school going and college going, we didn't have an option of learning a skill while we were doing the proper or normal course of education. So please, this is for all the youngsters. Whatever your passion is, you will not have to now wait. Let me do my graduation, post graduation, and then I will, whenever I will get time, I will go and learn pottery. I'll go and learn baking. I'll go and learn cooking, or I'll go and learn doing makeup. You don't have to wait. Government and this is the way rest of the developed nations are working. If you look at Germany, where skilling is the word to be describing education. The vocational education and skilling starts from school onwards, and we've also now starting it from 6. So I would just request all the students and their parents also, whatever is the passion that your child has. Now your education policy also gives that leverage to your child to take it up. So do not restrict your style that नहीं पहले science, physics, maths और आपको social studies ही पढ़नी है, and you will get the time to play music and do dancing later on. No, there's no later in life. Every phase of life has its own challenges. Once they become adults, there are other different set of challenges they have to come through. Once education is over, then they have to find a challenge of getting a good job. And you never know that this passion of yours, this skill of yours that you learn during your formative years may end up making you a professional in that skill. So that will even let you know whether your interest is a time-bound interest or a growing up interest, or you literally want to take it up as a profession. So you don't have to waste your time once you've graduated. Okay, let me do music for 1 year, see if it's my calling. No, it's not. Now let me do this. So I would again request all the parents also to let go of their children and let them be little more adventurous in trying out their passion. And skill is the word to go by, because in the new normal, even in the gig economy, it is gonna be a small time entrepreneurs who are gonna take India economy to the next level. It's not that the big companies and the big fours are gonna be the ones which will have the economy and the GDP growing up. No, it will be all these small time entrepreneurs, all the setups. So skills will help you move the distance from being a job seeker to a job giver in the shortest time span. So please pick up the skill of your choice and travel the journey of, rather than depending on someone else to employ you for a job, move over from a job seeker to a job giver. Start something of your own, and sky is the limit.
Yes, very true. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate the answers and the views which you have shared with us today. We are glad to have you.
Totally my pleasure, Vaishali. It was my pleasure interacting with you, and if my message is able to reach few of the youngsters, I'll be more than happy and glad to do that.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today. Once again,
thank you, Vaishali. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you.